Next, from Edsel Roy of starmometer.com. What is your favorite, for JR, what is your favorite joke inspired by your Filipino upbringing, and how do people from the other race relate to it? Other races.
A joke by my Filipino upbringing. My favorite joke from my Filipino upbringing. I mean, I just talk about how I learned how to sing and play music in the church. And then because my grandma took me to church like twice a day when we were growing up. And I think like talking about that, I won't do the whole joke right now, by the way, but like I think talking about that stuff, usually everyone just kind of gets it because like even if you're not Christian, Catholic, Muslim, whatever it is, I feel like everyone kind of relates to having that sort of strict, like conservative religious grandparent in some way who like every problem you have, they tell you to pray. So doing it in front of other cultures, I haven't really had a problem with it or anything.
So there you go, you guys. Now we know the secret behind that. But we also have another one coming from Edsel. Since you're always on tour, do you research on what kind of audience or on a specific place that you're going to and the kind of pattern of jokes that you have with them?
Not too much. Like the best way I can figure stuff about that city or the place that I'm going to is usually from talking to the comics from that place, because that's kind of like where I get most of my research. Like I ask people like, hey, would this work in that city, or would I need to use a different reference? And so like when I was in Malaysia, I would ask some of the locals there, like, hey, what would this joke or song that I have work here? And then I'll try to find something funny about that city that I can like start the show off with, to sort of like build that connection with the audience right away, to not just be like, hey, this is the show I do in every city. I want to establish like a connection with them that's more personal and intimate, like for that specific city too.
So I can imagine like it takes certain kind of preparation, but not too much too. I feel like with every city that you go to, especially with the difference of people who's going to be attending. But those are the questions coming from Edsel.